Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and make a video kind of more talking about me, who I am. I feel so awkward doing this, but so my name is Madison, but I go by Maddie with an I and an E, not a Y. I thought it was really special. At the age I was able to like choose that I wanted my name to be shorter, so I was like, oh, IE is more fancy than Y. Really it's not that different, but I thought it was, I don't know, I like that spelling more. I'm not exactly gonna say my date of birth, just, like some things to be more private, but I am a Leo. I'm the lion. Or at least like when I'm not feeling confident, I'm always like, remember, you're a Leo. You should be confident. You should like to party apparently. And you're a freaking lion, so that's pretty cool. Or at least, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like maybe it's like a spirit animal, or it's just like it's a symbol. It's a very empowering symbol for me. So yeah, I wonder if like any of you could tell. Some people are really good at like telling what sign certain people are, so I'm just like always curious but I don't know, it's hard because I don't have to get like too astrological here because I'm not an astrologer. I don't know much about it, honestly. I also don't really feel like a lot of what Leos are really applies to me, if I'm being honest. But yeah, my moon sign, I think is what it's called, is a Pisces, so it's a water sign. So it's like water and fire. I'm like it's very interesting. It's a very interesting dynamic. And I would know because it's up in here, it's always a lot of people probably have like preconceived notions about you, but then I don't know, your moon sign really does, I think, from what I hear, it plays a big role. Sometimes it actually describes you more than your sun sign. So Pisces out there, I'm with you. I also got some cool sunglasses. I don't know, I always feel like I look stupid. But I got it from ASOS. And I'm on a trip. I'm actually at my cousin's wedding, and it was a long plane ride, so I was a little bit like jet lagged yesterday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was Wednesday. I think today's Thursday, guys. Oh my god, I was right, you guys. So today's March 14th. We got here March 13th, 2024, which feels really weird to say. I keep still thinking we're in 2023. And then we're just gonna stay here a few more days and have a good time. It's a wedding. I'm gonna have hopefully a great time. But I thought this would be a great time to just make this video for you guys, just kind of introducing more about me. So let's continue with that. I'm so awkward. I have a dog. You guys have probably seen him a lot, and I can't stop talking about him. I'm like an annoying parent. I'm really sorry about it. I'll try to keep it down to a minimum here, but yeah, I have a dog. He's a Bernedoodle. I could always make more videos on him too, just more about him. He's really my family dog, but he sleeps with me. He loves me the most, I think, although my mom's a close second. But he's a Bernedoodle. He's a mini Bernedoodle, so he's really small. And usually boy Bernedoodles are, they're bigger than females, but he is tiny. So I think he was like the runt of his litter. And he's a rescue. Please adopt, don't shop. Rescues, they're just so grateful. Rescues are so grateful. I try not to judge too much. I get it. Some people don't have like, a lot of education on animals in general, but like dogs and breeding. It's just that there's so many dogs that need homes. So if you can rescue a dog, please do. My whole life, my family have rescued dogs. It's just, they're so grateful. They really are. So please, hopefully this can just educate some of you, or if you already know, awesome. Love that. Love people who rescue. But I love everyone too. Well, not really. I don't know any of you, so actually I don't. But I would like to. I would love to love it. I like to see the good, right, in everyone. Even if it's hard. Yeah, so he's a mini Bernedoodle, getting sidetracked. His name's Quigley. He is 1 year old. His birthday's in September, so I'm playing the September song, the 21st night of September from Earth, Wind, and Fire for his birthday every year, even if it gets old. Love that song. If you don't know, I really like disco music. That's another thing about me. I love jazz. I'm like a grandma, but then like, I have that disco dance inside to me. So there's just a vibe. There's a whole vibe to it. And I just love the 70s. If you could pick a decade, like what would it be to live in? Obviously really none of them, because there's like a lot of bad parts. Like, I don't know if a lot of us would want to be alive then, but if I could choose just for like style and music, if I could have like a day maybe, it'd probably be the 70s. It's just the clothes, although they're a little out there. I mean, like, you could say that about the 80s though, right? The 90s even. Although the 90s, I really love 90s fashion. Like just Friends in the 90s, love that fashion. Love it. Especially Rachel. I don't know, her fashion is just, mwah, it's amazing. It's groovy. Oh goodness. It's so nice here. There's like a little breeze. It's partly cloudy though, or partly sunny, whatever way you want to say that. I wish the sun would come out a bit, but I'm just trying to enjoy it when it does. So, oh, it's coming out now. Oh my God, like I think I just manifested that. Thank you. It's probably gonna go away soon. Gotta knock on wood somewhere. Although I'm just surrounded by pavement and brick right now. And beautiful nature. Like this is a gift from the gods. Thank you. Anyways, so what else could I talk about? I love the color green. I think you guys know that. I feel like I've mentioned that before on one of my commentary videos, or reaction videos, sorry. I always get that confused. Commentary, reaction, I don't know. But I think I've definitely mentioned that. In my room, I got a lot of green in my room. It's a lot of pink, white, and green. Now I feel like I need my like sunglasses on. But now I feel like I'm not being as genuine with my sunglasses on. I just love these sunglasses. I love how they match this shirt. It's so fun. I love when things match. That's another thing about me. I love a set. Which, speaking of that, I did get a set for this trip on ASOS, but the top, apparently I didn't realize that the top, I thought the top and the bottom came together, but I had to buy the top separately. And when I tried to, it was like out of stock. So I wasn't able to get the full set. I did bring the skirt. I just don't know if I'm gonna wear it because I don't really got much for the top part of it. So I guess I could say my age. I'm like 20. I'm getting old, you know. I feel like I'm really not that old. I honestly I feel very healthy. I'm glad to be healthy. You know, can't take that for granted. I'm not in the teenage years. I mean, 18, 19 isn't really, but it's still, I think there's still like there's just a feeling of hitting 20, you know? Because it is like you're now in the 20s. You're not in the rest. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also, I got new shoes. Sorry, I just keep wanting to talk about my outfit because it's really fun. I like fashion, kind of. I wouldn't say I'm like a fashion icon. I don't know who would, unless you're like Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga. They can. But they're like white, so hopefully I don't get them all gross. But knowing me, I probably will. I like to say I'm a neat person. Another thing maybe you want to know about me. I don't know why, but I like to, you know, I like to have a neat room. I think if your environment's really nice and organized and neat, then it helps up here. But I don't like to buy a lot of white things because knowing me, I'm gonna get like a stain on it. I love food, so probably will. Really love food. I don't know if you guys are like this too, but like I eat food. I also drink water. I breathe air. Specifically, I love macaroons. I like a croissant. See, I'm like you know that question, are you more like savory or sweet? I probably say sweet. I do love some savory foods though, of course, like everyone. I'm not just eating like candy all the time and desserts, of course, that would not be good. But on vacation, it's a little bit of a different story. I usually like to get a croissant on vacation. That's like my #1 thing. A chocolate one, not just a plain one. I don't get you if you eat a plain one. I'm sorry. I don't see the appeal in that, but a chocolate one. So good. I honestly want to go to like France, Paris, or Italy. Probably, I really want to go to France just because I'm like part French and it would be kind of fun. And like, oh, I could go to so many bakeries, you know, just eat all the food. But Italy, I love Italian food like so much. It's probably my favorite food if I had to pick. Yeah, honestly, Italian food is just so good. I mean, I'll eat Chinese food, Mexican food, but Italian food is where it's at. Olive Garden. I love an Olive Garden. Where was I going with this though? I don't even know. Now I'm getting lost, you guys. Another thing, I have like a goldfish memory. I'm really kidding. I'm really kidding. You know, I think my memory's okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing. I'm always jealous of people who have like, you know, photogenic memories. I'm like, how? I did used to have 2 guinea pigs. I don't know. I always think that's interesting just because not everyone just has guinea pigs, you know? They were really cute. Got sick of cleaning their cage after a while, and I just don't like caged animals. There's something about it that just doesn't feel right. You know, no, if you have them, cool. I mean, they need homes still, so I get it. And they are cute, you know. If I had to get any rodent, it would probably be a guinea pig. I just hear too many stories of like kids getting hamsters and then they die, probably because out of fear. They're probably just super anxious, and guinea pigs are, but mine lasted like, I would at least say 6 years. One of them did. It was a mom and a daughter. Katie was the mom, Lily was the daughter, and Katie, her mom, Lily's mom died, Katie. And then we had Lily for like probably at least around 6-7 years. It was a while we had that guinea pig, my family and I. So yeah, had guinea pigs. Oh my, the nature here, the birds, they're so loud and fun. And I also had a goldfish, but not for very long. They get big, like they didn't get big, of course, then, because I actually ended up transferring it to my my aunt's, what do you call that, pond. She had like a pond in her yard for like koi fish, so he ended up going there. His name is Skipper. Rest in peace, honestly. He's probably gone now, but if he's not, I hope he's doing well, because my aunt actually ended up, like, she's not at that house where he is, so I'm never gonna be able to see him again. But I have a younger brother, so there's that. I think I've talked about that before too in one of my videos. So I'm the oldest, so you know, I'm the more serious one apparently. Apparently that's what older siblings are, like that's the stereotype for them, which I guess is kind of actually true. But my brother's like 5 years younger than me, so he's just at that age where like he thinks he's invincible, you know, probably. I probably did think that too at one point. We're just in different spots, but we're not like 10 years apart, thank God. Because I honestly, I don't think I would be a good, I would not want to be an only child. I do really like having a sibling, like it's nice. But I guess you do learn how to entertain yourself as an only child, of course. But I just have so many good memories with him, and I'm just grateful to have a sibling. Oh, also, given that my channel is basically just reacting to movies, you know, film, I thought I would tell you guys kind of like probably my favorite movies, what genre I really like. First off, maybe I'll just start with genre. I really like murder mysteries, like The Glass Onion and Knives Out. Really great, like, new movies. And it's just so fun because you're like kind of guessing the whole time and trying to like actually use your brain. But also, if you don't want to use your brain, a good comedy is great. You just want to like vibe out. And I also love Jumanji, like the original. The new ones I think is a disgrace to the original. Okay, I don't know if I should say that, but I just don't love them, and I kind of wish that they didn't make them. Just wish they just didn't, or like just name them something else. It's just not Jumanji. It's just not, I don't care what anyone says, those movies are not Jumanji. You can like throw the label on, you know, make it a game, but it's not Jumanji to me like the original was and is. And of course Robin Williams, he's amazing. I want to watch Dead Poets Society at some point. Like that's probably the only one I can think of I haven't watched of his. I mean, there's probably others, but like a really popular one of his. I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire, amazing, so funny. Just and it's realistic too, because let's be honest, life isn't a fairy tale, you know. I mean, hopefully it can be, you know, some parts of it, but I like how the ending is in that movie for sure. And families can look different, you know. It doesn't mean that you're not a family even if, you know, your parents are separated. I think it sends a great message. I love a lot of Disney movies, you know. I grew up on them. I also grew up on a lot of really bad Barbie movies, 12 Dancing Princesses, something with Fairytopia. I've probably seen that one. There's many other, Princess and the Pauper, the list goes on. Yeah, I was really into Barbies. I was kind of a typical, I guess, what the stereotype of like what girls like when I was a kid. Love Barbies, love pink, you know, all that. What a time. Early 2000s, what a time. What else do I like? Oh, Avatar, that's also another new, well, the second one's newer. The old one's like 13 years old. James Cameron, of course, is amazing. I don't love Titanic, but I'm not a huge like history, unless, I don't know, it depends. I just was never really intrigued by the Titanic. I'm more kind of intrigued with like Egyptian times and stuff like that. Not Roman times, but Egyptian times. I don't think of the Roman Empire that much. Sorry, I had to come over here because some people were over there and I just don't want a lot of noise. Recording in public so awkward. We're just around people. But yeah, I love Avatar. I loved it. Like, I watched it probably like 8, like the first one. I don't know, my cousin showed me it when she was like over my house, and I just loved it ever since. It's one of those things where you get sad because you just want to be in the world after that whole concept. It's such an immersive world. James Cameron does an amazing job of just like bringing you in a world, and I love how like it's so different from life, right? I don't know, I loved the first one. The second one I got thoughts on. It wasn't horrible, but it's hard to beat, you know, the first. It really is. But I did watch the second one, The Way of Water, in the theaters, and it was a fun experience. I went with my family. It was a good time. And then we actually went to Disney World, and we went to the world of Pandora, which I could probably talk about in another video too, maybe. But it was really fun. It's cool. It really is cool. So yeah, that's probably it for movies. There's definitely more I could name, but those are like the top I can think of. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else, you guys. I'm not a very interesting person. I'm probably more of an introvert, so I don't got a lot of crazy stories, but I just thought this would be kind of a nice little video just to say some things about me, just so you kind of know a little bit more. I do like to be more so private though, so I don't want to share like too much obviously about my life, which I think you guys can understand. But I thought, you know, I'll just give you guys a few little things about me. Kind of a lot of things, honestly. I feel like I went through so much in this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I spoke enough. Although there's times where I'm very quiet, I can also talk a lot. It just depends on the place, time, where, what, when, yeah. But I'm probably gonna end this here. I hope that you got to know more about me. Hopefully this was somewhat interesting, and I'll see you guys in more of my reaction videos. All right, bye.